calling to order the 6 o'clock business meeting of the Select Board for April 6, 2026. And like we always do, we'll start out with the town clerk report.
Okay. I did receive the school budget warrant and notice of election and all the materials for the school budget vote. There's 10 copies for you to countersign all of them. The public budget meeting for the school budget is May 4th, and it's usually, I don't see where it's listed, but it's the Saukville Valley Middle School at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it is the middle school, yeah.
The budget referendum vote will be May 19th, and the polls will be open from 3 to 8. So that is coming right up. They did change the law, and we will be posting it shortly after you sign it. It does have to be posted longer than it ever has been because of the law change.
Interesting.
So we will be doing that. I really don't have a whole lot. Do you have any questions on the warrant at all? The last payment for the plow tractors are at the end of the warrant. It also includes Bob K's $10,000 that got approved at the special town meeting. Everything else I think is pretty much standard. So, any questions at all, or?
No, pretty straightforward.
Good. Yep.
Okay.
It's not a payroll week, so.
It's not a payroll week. We're just working on quarterly taxes. I did receive an email. Some ARPA reporting is due by the end of the month, so we'll be looking at that. Other than that, I've got 2 trainings this month in Augusta for the Treasurer Association. So Renee will be covering the office those days. And Monday, April 20th, we will be closed due to the holiday closure, Patriots Day.
Patriots Day.
So, other than that, I really don't. Oh, and I did hear from the auditor. They've requested 3 items, and I had to get a hold of the banks and the health trust. I did just receive the health trust this morning, the information that they needed, so I did forward that, but I'm still looking into the 2 other requests for 21, so it's busy.
Yeah.
Anything you need from me or questions? Or?
You all good then?
I'm good. I did see on your agenda that that's why I've got the laptop here, the Trio sketching module. Just when you get to that, I'm just curious on the cost and what account we're going to be paying that out of.
Okay. I think I know Aaron probably has information on it. I know we've talked about it before. Yeah. I'll move that we approve the agenda as written.
I'll second.
All in favor? And let's see, we've got minutes from March 30th to sign. And has everybody had a chance to look at them?
I did.
Yep.
Aaron? Did you see the minutes?
Yep.
Sounds good.
Tuesday.
Do you want to make a motion to approve them?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
I'll second it. All in favor? Great. I like how she puts the big X's by her.
She's getting us in order.
Oh, you know what I meant to ask Renee today about the Boston Post cane, about the family. I intend to come in tomorrow for a little while.
Okay,
so
I'll let her.
Okay,
know
yeah,
a little bit,
I
yeah.
was on my way over here and I thought about it and then
I'll see if I can get someone to come over. I have Thursday evening off. I'll see if I can get someone to come over to help me hang that case back up. Because it's going to take 2 people to do it. Oh, sorry.
What about Thursday's workshop? Why can't the 3 of us?
Yeah,
why can't
because
the 3 of us do it?
it's heavy to hold.
Yeah.
And it needs to be really screwed into the, and I'll bring a step binder.
Yeah.
The big case that's in Myra.
Yeah, because I don't know any carpenters that are willing to come.
Excellent.
Oh, sorry.
What are we
Adam.
doing?
Hi, how are
What-
you?
when is that?
I bet we could find somebody.
Yeah.
Thursday morning?
Yeah, Thursday
Anytime
afternoon.
somebody wants to come by and hang that big heavy
Yeah.
case up.
Yeah.
Only civically minded people.
Well, now I am starting to. I'm in the infant stages.
I just want it to not fall off the wall after I hang it up.
We did have the family member of Fred Morrow has asked that we put it back up. So
Right.
yeah. Okay, next we have our warrant, we were just talking about that, let's see, we've got a warrant in the total amount of, once I find the last page, $131,259.85. I did look back through the website to see if they've been posted, and I don't think some of them have been, so I'll ask Emily tomorrow to be done and signed already on our.
We just scanned one today.
You
so,
did?
Yeah, she should be pretty much up to date, but, yeah.
Hmm.
Let us know
Okay.
what you don't find.
We didn't see it from the week before last. But we've got assessing, Eco Maine, Tuck, the bank, shopping guide, a lot of ads. Stacy, Dwight Mills, and like you said, we have the two winter maintenance contracts to both Green Shadow and Mark Fisher. If they're gonna be posted, I'm just gonna give the total.
Save it when to send that, I can just give it to Danielle.
Awesome. And you'll hand it to Danielle, so.
Thanks.
We put two ads in today. One's for winter maintenance contract, and the other is for the mowing bid. And mowing bid is going to be due on April 27th, which is a Monday. And the winter maintenance, I think we put May 18th. And those bids will be opened at that day too. We do have like discretionary rights to discuss them before we make any decision on any of them. So if anybody wants to see the specifications or the specifics about the bids, I think Emily said she was gonna put that online tomorrow and then get hard copies here as well.
I did put the content from both ads on the bids and RFP section on our website, so.
Oh, you did? Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So it is on there already, nice.
Just the ad information, not anything else.
Oh, not anything else, okay.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Reports. We did have, I saw the reports come in for the Eco Maine tonnage. Meetings, what's coming up this week?
I don't
Nothing,
think anything's this week.
yeah, nothing for this week.
Planning board's meeting the 8th, right? Was it
Planning board
first?
meets the first week
First
Yeah,
of
they
May?
had a workshop
Okay.
last week.
for the workshop,
Right.
and then they don't meet till the week after next.
Okay.
Right.
Did they change their meeting to coincide with the public hearing?
I don't know.
I'm not clear by how I saw that on the video.
Yeah, I know the public hearing's on the 22nd, but I don't know about their,
Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna finish watching that tonight.
Yeah. We have some discussion items. Oh, we have to reschedule a public hearing for, the cannabis, licensing for 04047. Let's see. So planning board's doing one on the 22nd. What do you, looking at the calendar, do you guys have any thoughts? They're doing theirs on a Wednesday, I'd like to do ours on a Tuesday. Or we could do it the Wednesday, the 29th.
Wednesdays tend to be a little bit of conflict for me.
Oh, that's right, you definitely can't do Wednesdays, that's right.
Well, I'll do what I need to do, but
Yep,
that's my crazy.
I'd hate to see trivia go well.
I'd like
What
to see
about,
someone else do it.
I can't do anything the 27th, 28th, 29th, but you, as long as two of us can be there, it's a public hearing, so.
Right. Was that school vacation?
Well, we're,
Okay,
yeah. My wife's out of town, so,
okay.
The 20th week is school vacation.
It's school vacation week,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Yeah.
a hectic week for me because I have the kids that week.
On the,
The week of
what
the
about the 28th?
28th? I don't have anything formal on my calendar. I can mark it off. You can't be.
I can't be here.
You can't be here. Yeah, we can get an ad in for next Wednesday for 2 weeks in a row for the public hearing,
For the 27th,
yeah, for the 28th.
28th, or Tuesday.
Or you could do Monday, the 27th?
I'm not gonna be able to be here Monday.
Oh,
either.
not Monday either,
No.
okay, okay. Yeah, let's do the 28th. I'm just looking at other schedules too that go on.
I mean, if you know, don't make it around my schedule.
Right.
But if you guys wanna do it the same day as the meeting, cause you're already gonna be here, then
Right,
certainly do it on the 27th, but I think the earliest you can do it, because we wouldn't be able to do it until the 13th, would be the 23rd, right? Because you have to have 10 days.
right. Well, no, I think it's 7 days
Is
actually,
it?
yeah, for public hearing. Let me just look.
But yeah, 27th, 28th.
Let's do it, we did that last time. We had a, special town meeting after our business meeting. Why don't we do that?
So,
Have our business meeting 6 o'clock and do, the public hearing at 6:30.
so the 27th?
Yeah, because we're gonna be here anyway, so.
By calendars.
Okay. And we'll get that in the paper.
You're gonna submit it to the paper, because they'll be closed the 20th, so you'll.
Yes,
Put it in 13th. okay?
right. Put it in at 6:30.
So just for formality's sake, I move to have public hearing for cannabis licensing application for 04047 on the 26th.
All in favor? Okay. Get that in the paper. Approval of the trio sketching module. I know that we have talked about this in the past. Do you want to fill us in, Aaron, on?
Yeah, so Trio sketching module, this is part of the assessors switching everything over from O'Donnell's into Trio. So, the sketching module is just the piece that they need. So if you've ever looked on a property card, there's a little literal sketch of every property. And so what they need to do is, in order to create that in Trio, they need to have this module in order to do it. It is, we got a quote, $2,862.50 to set it up. It's the recurring charge is only $412, so,
What's the upfront?
it's the, setting it up and everything, and so it's just a piece that they need in order to recreate every property card in Trio. And so, we had talked about this, we had talked about using unanticipated, because we didn't
Because we didn't anticipate
know that
it.
this module was gonna be needed.
How much is it again?
$2,862.50. And so basically what they have to do is they have to go into every single parcel for the entire town and redraw every single one of those, because the drawings that are there currently are a picture of a drawing,
Yeah,
not an actual drawn in any sort of CAD or anything like that. So they have to go in and recreate every single one of those.
and they've probably used it before, right?
They
For other
have,
towns, right?
so
it's not like
that
a
saved
big-
us $400 in training.
Yeah,
Yep,
Not a big-
2862, what is it?
50.
So if you take it out of unanticipated, it's gonna leave you, basically $1,600 left
1,600.
for the year.
No,
Actually, after the transfers, you'll be plenty, so.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you haven't quite done
Okay.
that yet. Gotcha. Good.
okay. I
There's
will,
hardly any money out of the computer, just so you know. We'll have to use, if there's any computer expenses, it'll have to be unanticipated.
Right.
Okay.
Which we knew going into it because we didn't set any aside. 'cause
I will make a motion that we spend $2,862.50 for a trio sketching module, money to come out of the unanticipated funds with a $400 recurring charge.
second.
All in favor? Okay. ACO equipment. Seems like David Lonsby's been coming in pretty frequently just to check in on all this stuff. So he has a new phone, and I think that number's been published, and it's on our website, correct? Yep. And is this what he needs in like most minimal equipment that we can?
Yeah, so
Okay.
he had some bike gloves, he had some of the other pieces. Him and I went through sort of the list
Uh-huh.
that we had originally gotten from Leamington that we were going to receive, or going to pay them for. And so we went through that list of what he has and what he needs. And he said these are the only two items that he doesn't have that he would need, that we don't, as a town, haven't purchased before. And so that's, the two have a heart traps, a small size and a medium size. I think one was 46 and one, I don't remember what the other one was, 46?
56. So we're really only looking at $102.
Correct.
Right.
And that's what they were on my Amazon. I know sometimes when you
Yeah.
go on the town one, it's actually cheaper for some
A
reason.
little less, right? I've
So-
seen that, yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah, I think that, you want to make a motion that we approve
I'll
that?
make a motion that we approve the supplies needed, have a heart traps, one small for $46 and one medium for $56, purchased through Amazon for the ACO.
second,
All in favor? Okay.
About how much was that?
102.
112.
112. He has about $500.
It's 102.
It's 102,
102.
yeah.
So for his account,
Yes.
with supplies and mileage, there's about $500 left over. So that also includes his mileage, just so you're aware. We
Okay.
might, if that account runs over, it's gonna have to, his mileage will have to be billed out of the ad account.
What do we have left? We got like May and June.
Maybe we should start with this in there and see what happens.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel.
I think that Aaron and Saban last week during the workshop put together a rental fee for the gym. We've talked about it in the past. I know we have had a rental fee in the past. I have a copy of it. Looks pretty similar, the facility use agreement and rules and regulations, a fee schedule for usage. Do you guys want to talk about any of that? Or, I mean, I know I had concerns about where the, not concerns, but where the rental fee would go. They had listed to the recreation department. I'd like to see the rental fee go to the building fund for maintenance of the building. Utilities that are being used, heat, hot water,
Yeah, I'm looking
electricity.
at it, yeah.
And/or at some point, maybe the town will be able to hire a part-time maintenance person, because right now, I can tell you that I've washed that floor myself many times. And, and Saban can vouch for it. So that would be my suggestion.
I'm good with that. I mean, it is use of the building's electricity and heat, and I know that it was a good idea to try to shove it towards the rec committee, because we want to fund all these committees, but they're not meeting regularly at this point. Hopefully we'll see some more action in the spring.
And I know that the open space fees, whenever they happen or come in, will go to the recreation committee as well. So those fees are a lot more than what we're getting.
Well, we've already realized this year that we don't necessarily have the amount of funds we'd like to have to cover
Right.
building costs. So I think
Right,
anything we
for
can
sure.
add to that, which is the increase in fees and everything else, is good.
Want to make a motion, or?
I'll make a motion to approve the gymnasium application and fees that are written and will be posted on our website.
With the change to,
With the change, the money will be put from the rentals, the proceeds will be put into the building maintenance account.
I'll second it. All in favor? Okay. Facility use agreement
What's the matter, Daniel?
is there.
Just, it's good to know. We just gotta make sure the accounts are set up to receive that money in the appropriate account, that's all.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like, what else were we talking about, money coming in? Maybe it was the
They all have
OCP
their
stuff,
own
yeah.
pockets,
It was the
so-
OCP stuff
Yeah.
and back when we had FEMA.
Yeah.
Right.
So at least we don't have anything pending right now, so that gives you some time to jump on it.
Updated building fees. This,
So building fees is also permits, and
yes,
it's not.
yes, it should be,
Building fees
yeah.
may be read
Right.
wrong as being like fees for use of the building. It's the fees for permits and everything associated with that
Right.
to offset the costs of town, payroll and everything else. Because some of the fees didn't even cover the cost of the CEO driving to a site for
Right.
inspection.
Right. And we've talked about this for quite a while. You guys have been working on it, and we have the, a whole sheet of what the updated fees will be. And,
We're gonna post that in the lobby and on our website, right?
oh yeah, yeah.
And did we ask Emily to go in and start working on the forms that are online to change those fees?
I
We
did
can
not
post
say
it.
anything to her today, but, yeah, I don't know, when you guys were here on Thursday, did
She
you?
wasn't here when we were here. She
Oh.
had just left.
Okay, okay. What about the cannabis licensing fees? We did that as well, right?
We did those as well.
Yep, but we don't have that on our agenda. Do you wanna discuss that, like, workshop it and then do it next Monday, or do you wanna, so I don't have that in front of me?
Why don't we workshop it and approve it next week? Because you weren't here for those in there.
Right.
Right.
Right, okay, that's right, you did send them to me, and I asked if those were similar to what we have been discussing in the past, so.
But maybe if we just go over them as a group.
Okay, sounds good to me. I'll make a motion that we accept the, increase in the permit fees
I'll
to what we
second.
have. You want?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor? Sounds good,
You're gonna sign off on that sheet?
yes,
Okay.
okay,
And I need to please have a copy of it?
yes.
Can you, Aaron, did you send me a copy of those fees?
Yep.
Sorry, I'm having a little issue with my Outlook searching for anything.
No worries.
It hates me today.
Dated April 6th, 2026. Pass that around. Okay,
Thank you.
we have a lot of copies of the,
Can I jump on, oh, never mind, after the school one. I just had something for discussion items that's not on here that I thought.
okay, yeah, and I have another update as well, and it has to do with MMA, so we'll do that
Okay, I
after.
apologize.
Yep.
School warrants.
Yeah, school warrants, and like Danielle said, this is going to be, what we vote on May, what is it, May 18th, I think you said?
May 19th is the vote at the town office.
Right, and May 4th is
at the school.
there's one.
Cost me that.
Did you say there's 10,
List.
Danielle,
There
just
should be
two?
10
I
copies.
thought you were just gonna keep reaching for it.
Could have.
Just make sure we've
Shut the
signed.
basket.
Okay. Are you passing them in the basket?
Well, we don't have a pneumatic tube like they do at the bank, so.
I hope those pneumatic tubes. Okay. I have to just double check if some of these are like stuck together, just to make sure we do them.
I got two. Two if I slow down.
So I think if anybody has anything they want to discuss about the amounts of money on the school budget, May 4th would be the date to go.
It's actually very informative. I mean, if
Very.
you haven't gone, I definitely recommend it.
Yep.
It's-
Yep.
He explains it pretty well.
2 to go. There you go. Right. I'll just quickly bring this up. In order for planning board and CEOs, ourselves as well, to get information from MMA, Maine Municipal Association, from their legal department, we have to sign kind of a restriction on who's allowed to, I think the last time we did this was like 2019 maybe is what I saw, yeah. So this just gives MMA information that the select board assistant, town clerk, deputy town clerk, code enforcement, deputy code enforcement, planning board chair, planning board assistant can get information from MMA. We don't have zoning board on here, and I don't know if that's how it's been in the past. I think that we could do that for the zoning board since we appoint them, that maybe the select board would do that, and I'm okay with doing that, so.
They meet so infrequently, it might be better if we
Right.
can get that, make sure the information gets in and out.
The only thing with that is that they have to use their town account, parsonsfield.org, so they can identify that it's an employee. There was an
Right.
issue, Kent was trying to use his Gmail account, that's I think why there's some red flags that kind of went up.
Got it.
And
Got it.
they didn't help him, so
Mhm.
if zoning is an issue, wants to use legal, they should probably use a town account, either give it to us or have a zoning email.
Yep. And the zoning, there is no zoning email, it's just planning board, so.
Yeah.
Updates?
Non-discussion item, a few weeks ago, people saw a post from the box shop about their snack shack this summer, and some people were excited for it, and some people were very upset by it because they felt that Jim was just taking it upon himself to create this own unlicensed event. So Jim approached me because he wants to try to build his business and to get him through the summer and to help him hopefully be prepared for next year so that he can flourish. The golf course agreed to create a snack shack for him. It's certainly not a moneymaker, but at least it will get him some more traction. He has a very foolproof plan, or not foolproof, but as foolproof as can be, plan for allowing people the purchase of beer or wine there. And anyone that's a driver cannot purchase anything. They get wristbands when they arrive, and then they get rechecked at the snack shack, and then they have to stay in a designated area. If they choose to come in as a driver and have a wristband on and they purchase a beer, then their wristband is cut off, so they cannot drive. So the golf course will submit catering license permits, which is how it's supposed to be done, for any event that somebody does off-site, and they will come into the select board, which I'll obviously recuse myself for next week for each event, to make him completely legal, insured, and covered. And again, it's not because we're looking to create a new job for us, because we have plenty, but we want to help him get from A to B, see him succeed. So I just wanted to address that so no one thought I was hiding it from anyone.
Okay. Thank you. Other updates?
Got a meeting with Civic Plus, the people who do our website, tomorrow to talk to them about alternative texting opportunities. So they have a system that they can use that's similar to TextMyGov, but from what I gather, significantly cheaper. So I'm going to try to get that information from them, and then because TextMyGov is around $2,000 a year.
Yes.
And when we signed up for the website, the version through Civic Plus was around $500. So want to take a look, and so I'm meeting with somebody tomorrow to kind of walk through what that entails and what kind of services they have through that. Was able to look at several things on their website. Kind of looks almost identical to what TextMyGov offers in terms of services. So
How many more years though do we have? We have
we have 2, but we can get out of it with a 60-day written notice.
With Text My Gov?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
How did you find out about the getting out of the contract?
You sent me the contract.
So it actually says 60 days?
Yep.
Because we had to sign up for 3 years to use the GIS capability.
Oh, really?
It was a minimum of 3 years.
That's what I thought.
Yep, no, it says with 60-day notice, you
I
can, we
need to
can,
contact them and confirm because I think that was a lock-in thing with the GIS mapping.
Here's something else when you talk to Civic Plus. When you bring up the tax maps, it just goes to the, like, R1, R2. In the past, didn't we have, like, the town come up with the town map so you could see if you wanted to get into R1 or where a street was located?
It used to be that way.
Yeah, so this is what comes up now. It just comes up as R1,
So if you don't know
R6.
where
And
R
if I
is,
don't know what
yeah.
I'm looking for, I can't figure it out.
yeah.
So,
Well, that's, so content is on us, so
right.
we could add something, I don't know what we're looking to add there. You want just like a,
It
like
was a
the,
map of Parsons Field with the different tax map sections on it. Like, you could look at the map and you'd say, oh, the village is U1, this street's in U1.
Yep.
But if you don't have that in front of you, you might not
Yeah.
know. Let me look at, this is 25s too, so it's possible that,
they're all gonna be like that.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do know in the past we've been able to, what's that? Oh, see, now you go to 24 and it comes up.
So it's like it's got the link is,
So 25
order
just
now.
doesn't have it, and when the fire happened and I was trying to find out exactly what tax map and lot that road that it was on, I couldn't pull it up. I just looked at 25, so. That Text My Gov icon is huge.
it's always in the way.
Yeah.
Can you move it around?
You can.
Yeah, you can exit out smaller, but it doesn't really,
I think you can move it.
no?
No?
I
I
think
can.
so. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just 25, I guess, that doesn't have the town map on it.
It will shortly.
Okay. Thank you. We have Adam Smith here and Jeff Morrow, and Adam, you showed up first. If you guys, do you have anything you'd like to add, or you just,
Nothing I wanna say.
okay?
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
I just have two quick questions, I
Uh-huh.
guess. One's more of a statement, I think, but I was looking, because like I said, I'm just trying to learn things, I'm curious, and I didn't see that there's bylaws for the selectmen.
Correct.
For the town.
Right.
So how, just in my own thought, it's like, if somebody asks me, you know what I mean, a month ago before I came to the meetings, I'd be like, I guess they do selectmen stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Right. For a couple of years now, I've thought about that. And the Maine Municipal Association has, select.
Something you could adopt.
Yes,
yeah.
exactly. But as far as putting selectmen, of the town of Parsonsfield bylaws on our website or something, we don't have that.
Right, because
Yeah.
like we had a discussion before, and you guys was, and I'm not gonna get into that, what we said.
Yeah.
I asked a question or said something, and he said, well, we don't really have that authority or whatever you wanna say, so it's
Uh-huh.
like,
Yeah.
which was fine, it was just,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that without asking you, whereas
Right.
if there were bylaws that
Right.
could say, hey,
Yep.
Adam, you're asking the wrong question,
Yeah.
right off the bat. And then I guess the only other thing I was curious about was, I'm just trying to understand, so like, I saw something, and I know we probably should just talk about it on like, like a high level, but it was about it was potentially a petition. And it seemed to me like the petition, if I looked at the website, I saw the ordinance, there's an ordinance for petitions. It was a request for a change to the ordinance, which is by definition a petition.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're gonna petition the town, it seems like it's supposed to be more through, like a resident, and they would need to get signatures.
Correct.
So, if somebody sends you something, they're like, it just seemed like it was maybe just a possibility that it was like circumventing the process. just in my mind, because it was like, so if they just request it to you without the signatures, it's like, because there was mention of, a potential for a special town meeting and all of that.
Is this related to the select board having a
No,
special town meeting or the planning board?
It was just something that I saw it in the meeting the other week. I wasn't here. I believe it was on video. I think that's what I saw it on. But I was just curious because it was, without getting into specifics, it was two business entities that had a request for a change to the ordinance.
Oh, okay, yes.
And I'm
It
just,
doesn't involve the planning board. It involves the facility licensing,
but
right?
it's still an ordinance, correct?
Right, it's still an ordinance, and we only briefly brought that up and we have not come to any agreement on what that
Okay,
would.
I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to do this.
Right.
I'm not trying to start anything.
Right.
I'm just trying to do it on a high level, because I want to understand.
Right, how
Because I
can an
know,
ordinance not having, right.
Because, for example, again, let's just keep it on a high level, there's an individual in the town
Mm-hmm,
who is trying to do a petition,
mm-hmm.
and whether he just took it on himself to do it the right way, or
Right.
whatever you want to say, he's trying to get signatures, and I talked to him just briefly,
Uh-huh,
just I saw him, I was just asking him what he was doing, just out of curiosity. He's like, he said, well, I've had some trouble getting signatures, but he was at least trying to get the signatures.
right,
And I was like, well, at least he's trying to go get the signatures, whether I agree with what he's trying to petition or not.
right, so what you're saying is how can somebody just email us with a request to
Yeah,
change in an ordinance when,
And it's
like the planning board, there's only 3 ways you can change that. I mean, one of them is a request from the select board.
Okay.
So,
So there's an ordinance, that there is an ordinance, and it's on the ordinance page for citizens petitions.
That's in the land use, that's
Yes,
specifically for
it's
changing the land use ordinance.
land use ordinance, right, it doesn't involve, our cannabis facility license does not involve the planning board.
Sure.
It is a select board determined,
I just want to bring back,
licensing
I want to bring up
ordinance,
that
yeah.
link, just because just want to make sure that,
mm-hmm,
that we're all talking about the same thing, I guess. Because it's at the bottom of the ordinance, and it's the select board's policy on citizens petitions. Is that what you?
On which ordinance are you on?
It's just a select board's policy.
oh, okay, yeah, that policy is like when citizens hand in, a petition,
Right.
yeah. Right.
And that's what I was just trying to.
Does it refer petitioned and to which board?
When this, I can find it for you on the page.
Yeah, go ahead, I think we have it right on our website,
Yeah,
right?
you should just be able to go
Yeah.
to the, just go back and find it the way I found it if you want. But I went to the town of Parsonsfield, of course.
Uh-huh.
Do you wanna look on here? Okay.
Let me see if I'm gonna
But
be
in terms of
faster on this. I
petitions,
don't
anyone
close
can
things at this
notify
point.
us they
That
wanna
way
do one.
by
Select
me
board
years ago.
policy on citizens petitions.
Yes.
Yep, it's right here. Yep, petitions on a form provided by the town clerk can comply with,
Right.
yep.
I guess my point was, is that seemed more encompassing than just particularly any ordinance.
Anybody to,
And it wasn't to any one ordinance, it would be to all ordinances to me.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I read. I just was curious about that, and that's why, like I said, usually I try to look for things first before I just,
mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll ask all the dumb questions in the world, but
No.
usually, but you know what I mean? I usually
know,
try to
okay, yep.
at least have a basis before I get
Yep.
started.
But did they answer your question in terms of, I mean, anyone can notify us or ask us or tell us they're gonna fill out a petition, but they have to have the correct method and deliver it to the correct board.
Yes, and I guess maybe I was confused when I heard what I heard, but it just,
Yeah, it was
I'm
just
not
a
trying to say that
it was a request for a change in the ordinance that we can't just grant that easily. It's
Right,
not like we can just say,
right.
yeah, you're approved.
Right.
There's methods, they can do a planning board change, they can do a select board change, they can do it at town meeting, or they can do it through the citizens petition format.
so, okay, so.
And it still has to be voted on.
Right, absolutely, I understand. That part, I think we're all pretty clear on. I guess the other part of it is just a little interesting, is just that it'd be the only thing, I'm just gonna say it anyway, I guess, but it's like, so if an individual or entity has more credence, it's like, so then they get.
Is that what,
And I'm not trying to make it, I
Okay.
don't even wanna make it sound like that, but it's like, so then they
it's a,
they come to you guys,
uh-huh,
and then you guys make it yours, is what it sounds like, unless I'm misunderstanding something, because then it would be a selectman's petition, is that kinda what I heard, or did I not hear that correctly?
You mean
Because
the change, are you,
The change would be via the fact that you guys decided that it was a good idea, I guess, or that it was,
well,
or that it was
okay,
worthy
for
of
example,
thought.
we did change the ordinance when the original ordinance said that the town clerk would deem the application complete. And then we changed that so that the select board would do that. That came from us, and it was a definite, like, one-word change that we did. That didn't require citizens petition because we wrote the ordinance and we needed to change that one.
and then we
word.
brought it to town meeting.
And we
be
brought it to
voted on.
town meeting to be voted on.
So where it's an ordinance, even if we, in the matter you're talking about, say we all said, yeah, we're fine with it, we just can't, we still have to go to the citizens and they have to approve it. So we might say we condone it or we don't,
Yeah.
but it could be, it's up to the town on whether or not it goes
I think
through.
what Adam's saying is
I
that
just like the
in
due
order to have it
process of-
changed, right, that if it's a citizen, if citizens are asking for a change, it has to come through a citizen petition
It
instead of.
wasn't, you're right, because it wasn't your idea
Right,
originally.
right, so
That's the only part that I'm like trying to like
Right.
tear that veil down of
Right.
like, how do you, if
So, yeah.
you guys could, you know, and I don't.
Just
I
like if
don't-
you wanted to change an ordinance yourself and you drop in
I
the
go and get
signature.
the 80 signatures.
Yeah, you have to go get the signatures and you bring it in and then we have to take it to
Or
meeting.
Right.
or I have to come to you guys and make it sound like a really good idea, I guess, I don't.
That's true,
And
yeah.
I'm not trying,
Yes.
and I'm just trying, I'm
No,
not
I
trying to be
tot-
rude,
yeah,
I'm just
no,
saying
no.
it,
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm just
totally get
putting
what
it,
you're saying,
putting,
right.
putting it out there.
Yep. Yep.
And how it could look, even if it's not a bad, I mean, some things aren't,
Right,
not
well,
all
we've
the
had people
ideas. and-
ask us, why don't we have a dog park, you know, and we've said to them, well, get a citizen's petition asking for a dog park. A dog park might be like your best bet to,
Yeah,
you know, to do that, so.
that was it. That's just,
Okay,
it's more
yep.
just
A question.
You're being very
Oh,
politically correct, so I was trying to navigate where you were.
open
Right.
thought.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just open thought is what it is, I'm not trying to like, you know.
No, sometimes
That's it.
talking through it, it just clears up the confusion.
Yeah. No, I totally know, get where you're coming from, so, yeah. Are you good?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
I don't wanna keep you guys forever.
you're here, just
You'll be
listening
sick of
to
me,
it.
I know they got that buzzer now, so next time they won't even let me in.
Ah!
That's a possibility.
Well,
No,
now we hadn't thought of that. No, I'm just kidding, I'm totally
Yeah,
kidding, right.
You will.
Yeah, I'm just kidding,
All right.
yeah. All right, if we're all good, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor? Okay, thanks, guys, for
Thank you.
coming, yeah. One thing I would like to do is put